After apologizing to South Koreans for having imposed martial law, President Yeol has lashed out at his political opponents, calling them anti-state forces. He also alleged that North Korea hacked the country's elections and defended his short-lived martial law order as a legal move to protect democracy. "I will fight to the end," Yoon said near the end of a lengthy address broadcast on television.
국정 마비와 북한 문란을 주도한 세력과 범죄자 집단이 국정을 장악하고 대한민국의 미래를 위협하는 일만큼은 어떤 일이 있어도 막아야 합니다. 저는 끝까지 싸울 것입니다.
His comments came as the leader of Yoon's own party said the president had shown no signs of resigning and must be impeached.
다음 표결 때 우리 당 의원들이 회의장에 출석해서 소신과 양심에 따라 표결에 참여해야 합니다.
The president faces a second impeachment vote in parliament expected on Saturday, a week after the first one failed because most of the ruling party boycotted the vote. Yoon is under criminal investigation for alleged insurrection over the botched December 3 martial law declaration, which sparked the biggest political crisis in South Korea in decades. Australia plans new rules to create a financial incentive for big tech firms to pay Australian media companies for news content on their platforms. The move, described as a news bargaining initiative, piles pressure on global tech giants like Facebook owner, Meta Platforms and Google to pay publishers for content or face the risk of paying millions to continue operations in Australia. The platforms at risk of the charge will be significant social media platforms and search engines with an Australian-based revenue in excess of $250 million. In 2021, Australia passed laws to make US tech giants such as Alphabet's Google and Meta compensate media companies for the links that drive readers and advertising revenue to their platforms.
The real objective, however, is not to raise revenue. We hope not to raise any revenue. The real objective is to incentivise agreement making between platforms and news media businesses in Australia.
Today's announcement is about backing Australian journalism and supporting the health of our democracy. The news bargaining incentive is critical to ensuring that digital platforms contribute to the sustainability of journalism in Australia.
And last but not least, it is a great pleasure that I can confirm that the host of the FIFA World Cup 2034 will be Saudi Arabia.
As the FIFA president made the announcement, soccer fans in the Saudi capital of Riyadh exploded in collective joy. The decision was announced in Zurich following a visual extraordinary congress and was keenly celebrated in the Gulf Kingdom, with supporters enjoying fireworks and a drone show. Saudi Arabia will become the second nation in West Asia to host the tournament that's held every 4 years. In 2022, its neighbor Qatar staged the championship. France has begun withdrawing its military from Chad, with the departure of 2 warplanes that were based in the capital, N'Djamena. This comes a fortnight after Chad, an ally of the West in the fight against Islamist militants in the region, ended the Defense Cooperation Pact with Paris. Terms and conditions of the withdrawal and whether any French troops will remain in the Central African country have not yet been agreed. France has already pulled its soldiers out of Mali, Burkina Faso and Niger, following military coups in those West African countries and spreading anti-French sentiment. The departure from Chad will end decades of French military presence in the Sahel region and ends direct French military operations against Islamist militants there. France still has about 1,000 troops in Chad.